Welcome. This video will explain how to set up bins for frequency tables and/or creating histograms. Let's first start by identifying an interesting data set from this site, Discovering Statistics and Data 3rd edition. There are lots to choose from. Just pick one that sounds interesting to you. I will choose the serial data dataset. Since I am using Excel for my analysis, I will click on the Excel link. Here it is opened in Excel. Notice all of the column headings. These are my data variables. You will need to identify which ones are quantitative measurements or counts and which ones are qualitative descriptive labels. Select one of your quantitative variables to analyze. I will select calories and highlight this column. Next, I will sort this data by going to the Data tab and then to Sort. It is asking if I want to expand the selection, and yes, I do. This will ensure that each serial's information, each row of data, will stay together. Click on Sort by Calories, since I am sorting for that variable. Notice that the minimum calories is 50 grams and the maximum calories is 160 grams per serving. Now, to create a frequency table, I need to create some intervals for my frequency bins. A general rule of thumb is to make between 5 and 10 bins. Let's add a column next to calories and title it Bins. I can find the best interval by taking my variable's max minus the min, which will give me my range. So for calories, I have 160 minus 50, which is 110. Then I will take the range and divide it by the number of bins that I want. Again, a rule of thumb is between 5 and 10 bins. Well, 10 divides evenly into 110, so let's do that. So 110 divided by 10 equals 11. So my bin width is 11. I'm going to delete these calculations as I just wanted you to see my thoughts. I will now enter the upper bounds for each of my bins in the bins column. My first bin is the minimum plus the bin width, 50 plus 11. Each of the next bin's upper bounds is 11 more than the previous bin's upper bound. I will enter this into the second row as a formula. I'll type equals, and then I will select the first bin's upper bound, add 11, and press return. And it calculates it as 72. 61 plus 11. I will autofill the rest of the 8 rows of upper bounds by clicking on my second bin, hovering my mouse over the bottom right corner to get the autofill plus symbol. Then click and drag down as many rows as you need to fill. There, I see my 10 bins now, all the way to 160 calories. Now you have your bin set up to run procedure in Excel's data analysis called histogram, which will calculate the frequency for each of my bins. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please contact your instructor.